And the first pitch for Altuve. Going after the 0-2. And you got Altuve reaching for it. Hangs up in the sun in right field. Haniger playing the sun field early on. And there's out number one. He's 0-2. Season. On the ground. Out to second base. A routine play there. Jorge Polanco. 2 outs.
A whole lot of ground balls.
Now Valdez here, as you might imagine, for the Astros. Speaking of ground balls, Altuve ready for this one. And the leadoff man retired.
Got a tough count like that. 2-1 to J.P. Crawford. To J.P. Crawford. There's another one.
Now this skips through the left side and stay hot Victor Robles. A 1-out single for the Mariners.
Yeah, Aaron, I had a chance to talk to the Houston Astros, Michael Collins, on their coaching staff. He talked about one thing with Framber Valdez that led to some of the elbow issues. He was just trying to throw a little bit harder. You could see the velocity up a couple miles per hour last year. But what happened was that sinker that we're talking about, it started to get horizontal. All of a sudden, it was on the pitch he's known for. So he's backed up.
A great changeup artist. Have had a good game plan against him.
We saw that last August, Aaron.
Robles runs out from under his helmet, and he is safe after a strikeout to Julio. So Robles with his 5th bag. Mariners trying to get something going early. Diaz, young cleanup hitting catcher for the. Diaz really had a swing and a miss. Donato last season.
You're watching like a hawk as well.
A swing and a miss and a good breaking ball. Second strikeout for George Kirby tonight.
And I'll tell you what has come on this year. These breaking balls all of a sudden lately, last couple months. Talk about the pitch usage. All of a sudden 35%. He's usually around 22 to 23%. Man, he's feeling good about that pitch. That's a really good breaking ball. You pick up the spin, all those little conversations that happen. Giving up 2 hits.
Goes chasing for that up out of the zone, and it works out for a base hit just inside the line. Robles slides for it, but Singleton tiptoes into second base with a stand-up double. Kirby, of course,
learn that.
Soft ground ball foul over by third base. The 0-2. This is shot high out to the gap in right center field. Julio is near the wall, and he's got the space to make the catch. Singleton advances to third base. Allowed out number 2. Core types all the way. The 1-0. Now fastball over the plate, up slightly away. Ground ball. JP's got it. On to first base. For out number 3. Now Kirby Strand single. Jorge Polanco leads it off.
And you can see him start to get that the biggest acquisition you can make come August. Bringing in Polanco, a couple other guys. I think that would help as well.
Roll over on the left side. Backhand by Pena. Long throw on a skip. Polanco. Tail of the tape. He is safe. And he's able to stretch and break the finish line right there. Infield base hit.
Yeah, Aaron, actually underperforming, but you look at August 1st off the lineup. You saw, from Julio Rodriguez to pick it up, and the Mariners got off to a nice run.
Line right to Bregman at third base near the line. There is a sharp out number 2. Joey Loperfido will lead things off.
And doing big things through that system.
Robles now comes in a little bit, makes the catch. Leadoff man retired.
Yeah, we talked about that sinker in the open, Aaron, that pitch even more lethal.
Kirby's gone through the order. The 0-2. Popped him up. Dylan Moore near the line. Step into the grass. And the side retired in order for the second time in the first 3 innings tonight from George Kirby.
PM, trying to figure out where you're hitting in the lineup.
A little bobble, but right to the bare hand of Pena. And there is out number 1. Mariners had some.
a long stare in. Oh, that's tough.
On the ground, flattens out for Altuve. A couple of ground ball outs to begin the Mariners' third. Tonight's SAP broadcast is brought to you by the Laborers Union, 47,000 strong in the Northwest. And JP shaking his head. Here is Victor Robles. He has the Mariners' lone hit early on. Well, Valdez will be 3 for 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 ground ball outs. And he makes quick work of the Mariners in the bottom of the third. Alvarez struck out on.
Didn't have enough time.
Well, towering pop-up. Garver waiting for it, and he makes the catch. That's a big league pop-up, and it's out number 1.
That's a big out, too. Look,
kind of flicks at this, dropping quickly, and a base hit. Haniger gets to it on a bounce.
And earlier on, we talked about that conversation going back into the dugout from these hitters. Feel like you're going to get a whole lot of run support against Framber Valdez.
Soft chopper, tough play. Dylan Moore behind the mound. Gotta hurry, not in time, and Bregman scores. To begin the bottom of the fourth. About it a couple of years ago at the All-Star game at Dodger Stadium. Framber lobs over to first base.
Yeah, talk about the Mariners, the way he's pitching. Yeah, you look at what the Mariners have done recently since June 18th.
Outs from Valdez.
Real thing, yeah.
The opposite happened.
Absolutely, a tough place to be in, but that dugout can get.
Shallow right field. Been a pretty quiet night out there for Cabbage. All these ground balls. Well, don't miss. By Framber Valdez. A bunt dropped down and a beauty. Valdez has no play, and the Mariners have a couple of men on base. Hey, whatever it takes these days. Here's Loperfido leading things off. The 0-2 pitch. Over to first base, a backhand there for France. 1 down. Wow. And Garver able to. Is empty. 1-2 from Kirby. Ground ball to J.P. Crawford. Shin high, gathers, plenty of time. Kirby faces the minimum for the 3rd time in the game's first 5 innings.
Well, foul right back. It just dropped
for J.P. Crawford. It's jammed a little bit here. A humpback line drive caught by Altuve. A quick inning for Valdez.
Slider. 219 against George Kirby when they're in hitters counts.
Ground ball up the middle. Polanco dives. It's in and out of his glove. And Bregman is aboard for the 2nd time. Infield base hit. Polanco's got this one covered.
And that's another big out, quick out. So that's where you make mistakes, because you're throwing pitches out over the middle of the plate.
Well, this has a late sharp hop on Dylan Moore. Fires to Polanco on their first base, not in time. There's a little bit of a hiccup there at second base of some kind for Jorge.
Wasn't sure if he had his foot down in case the Houston Astros wanted to challenge this. You can see Dylan Moore not able to set his feet, but just making sure he's getting that lead runner.
By Dylan over there at third base on a sharp hop.
Knock him out of this ballgame.
Fly ball out towards left center field. Robles is there and puts it away with two hands. The 8th consecutive quality start spun by that man, George Kirby. Holds the Astros
way back in that first inning.
Almost nothing going tonight offensively yet again. Fly ball out to left field. Does it have the carry? It is on its way. It is gone to Edgar's porch. The Mariners have broken through. Julio with a 2-run home run, and they have taken the lead. Opposite way. This is stroked well. Back by the wall and caught in front of the fence by Cabbage. Back to Julio's home run.
Yeah, this is a breaking ball we've talked about all night long. There has been a couple mistakes from Framber Valdez. And you know it too. Look, this is the conversation you have in the dugout. Look, you're going to get him. You're going to get him the right 2 or 3. A couple weeks back. Mason.
Now the Mariners first looks like somebody who means business. Mariners trying to figure some things out offensively, and every marking moonshot style home run
We'll take it.
Is up the middle. Altuve, a little bit of a longer throw for round number 2. Hope you can stick around after the game. We'll have Mariners post game presented by Rojas. That's for Dylan Moore.
And he pairs it with that changeup too. That changeup's got a ton of movement.
Bregman by the coach's box for out number 3. Oh, the Mariners.
Good pitch right there.
This is cracked deep out to right center field, and trouble. It is gone. Jake Myers with a go-ahead 7th inning home run. Strike Bregman. For the 3-2. Fly ball out to Julio in center field. 2 outs. Now Scott's going to stay with
season around.
Wow. Through the right side for a base hit. And you wonder if now Scott's going to go get Thornton with the man aboard. Yes, he will. And we'll bring on Thornton. Faces Bregman. There goes Altuve. Garver's throw. The tag by Polanco. And he is cut down at second base. Through the 9th. Astros hoping they can run it back. Big swing and a miss on a slider in the dirt, and Crawford strikes out. After a leadoff walk, Abreu ends up facing the minimum, and the Mariners trailed after 7.
Going back to Seawald, Justin Topa doing this and that. We're just going to eliminate some of the stuff.
Leverage rolls at times this year for the Mariners. It's a swing and a miss there as Yordan Alvarez will stop halfway as Garver completes the strikeout, so a couple of punch outs. Well, by percentage points,
average 4th in on base, but I think the biggest difference
by any team in the divisional area.
Yeah, a lot of people question, was this it for the Houston? What we saw, 12 games below 500.
Head-to-head against the Astros. That's near the very tip of almost anything. Oh, this ball is hammered, scalded out to left field, and it hits off the top of the wall, did it? And out. Wow. A screaming line drive homer from Diaz with 2 outs, and that is a big run. A 4-2 Astros lead.
Man, see Trent Thornton. That was
a second deck home. This time, some carry the opposite way. This keeps riding, and just flashed the no-fly zone to Julio. Trey Cabbage just taking
right back at you, Julio.
Trey Cabbage has been in the big leagues for about 50 games.
How about that? But that's a great point. The fact he's only had, what, 50 games in the big leagues?
When you think about how hard this is, we've seen a lot of people fizzle out at this level because they cannot let it go, right? And
absolutely.
Cal is hit by a pitch. And, I agree with your assessment of
I just wasn't even thinking. I just, boom, put the hand
over. Fly ball, left field. This is nearing the warning track. A diving, sprawling catch by Lo Perfino. Oh, a game here in the ninth inning.
Well, quite the year coming out of spring training, making the team.
This ball is caught by Julio with a slide. Covering some ground out there. Home run, the go-ahead blast in the seventh. This is hanging up into right field, and Robles, who's taken over out there, able to keep his feet, make the catch. A couple of fly ball outs when we go to the bottom of the ninth.
In strikeouts.
Oh, you saw. 1-2. Fly ball out to center field. Myers is on the track. Yeah, the ballpark holds it. 1 out.
Yeah, got a good pitch to hit, but
here's Bliss. Takes a big hack. Closer and Hader facing the rookie Bliss. And Diego. And a fastball up and in, a 97. 2 outs.
Yeah, it's just overpowered.
Last hope for them.
What he was trying to reference to, mention maybe calling time. But you see Josh Hader just getting right back up on the mound. So you can see a fastball right here.
So that was the last pitch that Hader threw. Goes to the rosin bag.
Wow. Didn't grant him time right there. Yeah, you see Josh Hader starting to get frustrated. Then a couple of his teammates just say, hey, look, we got this. Back on the mound. Let's go and get that third out.
Well, let's see how big that might turn out to be. Tying run at the plate. Not an easy left on left for Raley. Ball 1. One ball and 1 strike on a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Tying run at the plate with power in Raley. Down to his final strike.
Yeah, one more thing on that too. You either got Joe